say I love education, but you know, when you're an owner, you just get so tied up into running the place and doing everything else that taking a week off for doing something like this is like, oh my god, I have no time for that. And fortunately, my Wella rep kind of pushed me and said, you know, Samina, why don't you do this? This is perfect timing. She gave me some coupons for the prereq classes, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this finally. So I said, all right, I don't care. It's time for me. So I had to. I booked, and I'm here, and I love every minute of it, and I'm so glad that I'm here because I've learned so much.
Master Color Expert has always been like a goal of mine. It education fuels me as an individual, just as in general. If I'm not in a classroom, then I'm not learning anything in life. And being a colorist and a salon owner and a mentor to my staff, it's important that I connect and brand myself with Wella, and they provide the education to really excel behind the chair, which then helps me to excel as a mentor, which then aids in me excelling in my business. So it's I think crucial to the development of Joseph.
I'm Gina at 32. So Master Color Expert, to me, the reason why I'm here is because I don't want to be stuck seeing things just individually. As a colorist, as a business owner, as a salon professional, I want to be able to see the entire universe surrounding hair color and specifically mastery as far as an artist, a business owner, a stylist goes. So to me, this is just absolutely 100% committing my time and myself to finding what it takes to be that master. And from there, it carries into mentoring people and my team and knowing how to get in and out of a situation with confidence, because I invested the time here during this program. And having someone like Victoria to look up to and guide us is immeasurable in the grand scheme of having a tangible mentor and master herself carry us along. So there's no other place I'd rather do this at than at Wella.
And going into this program, I know there's like one more day of phase one and then phase two will come after, but is this what you expected, or is it different than your expectations?
For me, completely different than what I expected.
How so?
The things that you don't think about when you are in a salon situation, you don't really think about having that lengthy consultation, and the crucial, like, it's crucial to having a successful result. If you are not on the same page, it doesn't matter what you put on their head, they're not going to like it. And I don't know for you guys, but I was not expecting to dive in so deeply into the science behind the way our eyes work, the way we are attracted to color, the way we perceive color, the emotional aspects behind color. I wasn't, no, I didn't think about that.
I think I was expecting the scientific side, and that's something I totally crave. But I wasn't expecting it on the scientific side as far as how to read and learn your guest better, and learn how to get through a situation better, because you now know the reasons why we perceive things or understand things the way we do. So that to me was a huge aha, not only knowing the science, but how it relates back to that first key point, which is consultation.
And I would just add on one thing, that being such a small class, we really got so much more attention than we would have if we were a bigger class. And so it's like beyond my expectations. So I think it's really, really fantastic.
And what are you guys going to take away from this immediately? Like when you go home on Saturday, what's the first thing that you're going to do when you go back to work?
I know for me it's cleanliness, professionalism, and really giving my clients the time and attention that they're paying me for. I'm a very busy stylist behind the chair, and I'm sure we all are, we get so locked up in next. For me, I get lost in how quick can I get it done and how much money I can make. And I gotta slow that down, because if I'm doing things too quick, there goes the money. I want to make money.
Yeah, we all do.
And since you guys are all salon owners, and that's a rarity in this sort of class, how is that going to help you, I guess, making these connections now, being from all over the country?
Well, I think even just, I know on our first day we were already having amazing conversations about how to shift things and how to support each other. And I think one of the biggest mistakes made between salon owners is that there's competitiveness in the industry.
And people don't share
yeah.
stuff.
You're right.
And we just shared and talked about our problems and
I think we
tried
got,
to lean on each other's shoulders.
and we'll have, I feel like this connection we made, not only did we all have moments of complete distress and tear and frustration, but knowing that we had it here and we may have it when we go back home, there's no doubt about it, but we now have friends to call to support each other, and that's really, really unusual to find other salon owners that are willing to be open and honest with you. And I think that's something true to the Wella culture, is that it's not just about being an incredibly talented stylist. It's who you are as a human being and celebrating that by sharing it with others.
Share it